What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing Mill-Slinger Mill. So this is a budget deck by Saffron Olive with Glacierwood Siege. We're going to be selecting the teamer side, so whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, target player mills 4 cards. And then we're going to make our opponent mill. We got a ton of 1-drops and 2-drops, some enchantment and artifact removal, and Aetherize to go ahead and try and save us a little bit in here with the Into the Roil also. So let's see how this deck does. I faced it a little bit earlier on this week too, and thought I might as well give it a try while we wait for Final Fantasy. Alright, first opponent up, and okay, we got the Siege in hand. We've got the Heritage Reclamation too, but we do need a green source. Let's Sleight of Hand. Grab an Into the Roil. I think that'll be the best bet for us. Alright, well, we've got 2 blue. We've got 2 Sieges. There's our green mana. A wizard arrives exactly on time. Alright, so let's go ahead and select the teamer side of things. Opponent may be playing... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, opponent may be playing discard. It looks like they're playing mono black, so we'll go ahead and just try to, I mean, for lack of a better term, stall out here. We're going to just go ahead and bounce their Unstoppable Slasher. We do have the Heritage Reclamation too, so we can draw a card. I think we go ahead and just Into the Roil now. We don't want to give them a chance to cut our life in half. So yeah, let's bounce it and draw a card though with the kicker. Boom, they mill 4, we draw 1, and then, okay. Next turn, well no we can't anymore. If we can get another bounce spell like a 1 blue or something, we can play the second one. We may have to just wait. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Aetherize here. 2 Aetherize, 2 Heritage Reclamations, and a Glacierwood Siege. And there's the Bloodletter of Aetherize. So yeah, they would have won if I didn't hold on to this. Thank goodness I know the deck. So let's go ahead and get them to bounce back. Their Slasher. This might be a decent matchup for us. Our only variable that we don't know about is we don't have a counterspell, and I shouldn't say we don't know about, but they could have Rush of the Dead or Rush of the Dread, whatever it's called, that can take us out in an instant. I think we may want to go ahead and... I kind of want to try and go for the draw card here. Exile a card from their grave. Let's just grab the Deadly Cover-Up. They got 30 cards in their grave already. That's awesome. Keep on milling, opponents. Yeah, I haven't seen the Rush of Dread yet. I think that's the card. Okay, stock up. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here. Let's stock up. Target opponent mills. Well, target player, because we can mill ourselves, honestly. Okay, we get 2. I think we definitely want the Yavimaya Coast, and I think we want the Into the Roil. Maybe the Into the Flood Maw. Royal lets us draw a card if we really need to. Maybe we should have Into the Flood Maw there because it's a 1-drop. And if they happen to play something crazy this next turn, we're a little bit hung out to dry. Like if they have the rush, we're done. Okay, they play another Bloodletter. Nice. That hurt. I think we Sleight of Hand, mill them, and then next turn we can Aetherize them again, and they'll bounce everything back to their hand if they attack with everything. We've already shown 1 Aetherize this game, so we don't know if they're gonna attack with everything or not. We will have to see. They got a 3rd Bloodletter of Aetherize. Nice. Okay, opponent, I see you. Yeah, they're gonna swing with everything though. Let's bounce it all back to their hand. Go ahead and boom, mill 4. play out the Slasher again. Sorry if y'all hear Umbreon, she's getting crazy over there. Let's go ahead and I'm going to Glacierwood Siege here. Oh, we did that backwards, I think. Well, no, it didn't hurt us that bad. Okay. I was just say, we can Into the Roil the Unstoppable Slasher here. We get to ping them for 2, and then we can Heritage Reclamation the Bloodletter of Aclazot's next turn. But because we only took 1 when we tapped the Yavimaya Coast, right? How much are we going to lose from this? 4? Oof. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. I swear it only did 1, but that's okay. I think we got this. Yeah, because next turn, yeah, there we go. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. And on to the next one. This deck is fun. It's a little bit of a grind. You know, it's wasting time 3.0. Hey, those decks do well, though. You know, everybody likes watching them, so I'll keep playing them. No, I'm kidding. I do enjoy these decks. And let's see what opponents got. We got 2 green sources. I'm really banking on a blue source, just so that we can play out more of our spells than just 1 blue per turn. But we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We got another Yavimaya Coast. Okay, okay. It's all coming up Millhouse. Okay, opponent got... Okay, Golgari. Deep Cavern Bat. So I want to keep my card, so when they look at the hand, I'm going to go ahead and just take down the bat. They'll still get to look at my hand, but they won't get to pick something to take away from me, which is perfectly fine. I think that's the best possible outcome there. Okay, stock up off the top. I think we go Siege. Select Teamer. I am curious. I want to get y'all's opinion on this. If y'all are watching and you made it this far, first of all, consider liking and subscribing. Second of all, if you play at a pre-release or anything in person and your match runs long and you go to turns, you each have 1 win. If your life total's at 2 and your opponent's is at 20 life, and you could have won in 1 more turn, but turns is over, 5 is done, are you going to give them the win because they had it in the bag, or are you going to just force the draw? And again, this is pre-release. Let me know your opinions. Maybe we'll do a story time. I had a situation with that last night, and I was a little bit curious how everything unwound. Okay, so we do have the Heritage Reclamation here. We can go ahead and kill this. We're going to pay the 3 life to get through it, which is fine. We're also going to get the trigger for the mill. Opponents, they have kind of the perfect counter with that Canker Blossom or Canker Bloom, whatever it is. We do get another Heritage and an Opt. I kind of think we go for the Opt. We're just going to go for as many spells as possible. If they let it live with the Canker Bloom, I don't think they're going to. There we go. I was surprised they didn't do it before. So, Deep Cavern Bat coming down. It's not looking great for us. This is a fun deck though, but I think we're a little bit slow when it comes to like these matchups too. We can definitely hold them off, but it takes a little bit of time. What's opponent about to do? Okay, Ruthless Negotiation. So I'm going to actually go ahead and use up everything. I'm going to bounce and then Opt immediately. I'll get to draw a card and I'll discard that card. It's another Into the Flood Maw. Yeah, okay. Might as well discard it. And I know what people will say. You did that for no reason. But actually, I got a little bit further in the deck. So now, this upcoming turn, I can draw an island. Perfect. Yep, they're gonna fire up the cottage, swing in for 4, take a card from my graveyard, probably the siege. They're probably just being extra cautious, taking the siege here if they do, which is smart. Yeah, I mean they don't know what type of stuff I have, what I can. Ooh, okay, Aetherize. Oh man, yeah, opponent's gonna Deep Cavern Bat. That's fine. They get the Aetherize. It's nothing too bad, you know. It might just be a slow loss for me. Yep, down comes the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Ooh, Pawpatch Formation. This actually works for me. Too bad I don't. Okay, so I can Pawpatch, kill the Deep Cavern Bat. When that dies, get my Aetherize, bounce everything back to their hand because they're firing up the cottage. That's best case scenario here. And that's looking like what is going to be able to go through. Which again is fine. But if we had our siege out, it would be so much better. We might actually be able to win something here. Okay, another Pawpatch. Well, we can get a food token. Yeah, food token would be good. What's opponent gonna take now? Maybe an Aetherize? Yeah, I was gonna say they're like, get rid of it. Again, I don't blame them. Alrighty, we get the stock up to another Cankerbloom. Yeah. This is not looking great for us. I think this is gonna be game, maybe? Maybe we might have one extra turn here because we stock up, we get the sieges, yeah. I mean, we throw down the Botanical Sanctum. Next turn, they fire up the cottage, they swing in for 7. I think it's good game. We'll see what we can do. I'm just going to play this one out because I know this video, I mean, we had a match in between where the opponent just quit like turn 3. Didn't want to show it. I got down my siege and they just looked at it and booked it. So a lot of people probably facing this deck because Saf is playing it, and rightfully so. So let's go ahead and throw down the Glacierwood Siege. Let's throw down another one. Now, we might have a chance if this was any non-creature spell. That would be great. But let's go ahead and mill them for 8. If we could hit like a land, we got a 3rd siege there. I was gonna say if we had like a land and then a 1-drop, but yeah, nothing we can do. We'll get a draw card. We'll just take the Cavern Bat, mill for 8 more. We're down to 1. I wonder if opponents like scared at all. They're like, can they do it? We got them down to 9. Oh, if we had another mana, we could have tried to. Good game, opponent. That was a good one. I like it. They had the perfect counter in the Cankerbloom. Well, let's get into the wrap-up. So yeah, this is Mill-Slinger Mill. It's a pretty fun deck with the Glacierwood Siege. This is also a budget deck. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. There's a lot of, you know, commons and uncommons. It was doing pretty good, and in the off-meta, you might be able to squeeze in some wins, especially with Final Fantasy coming up where people are going to be trying different decks. But let me know what you think of it. And again, if you have any ideas for Final Fantasy or anything else coming up, let me know as well. I'm super excited. Just a few more days. And first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.